Northside Elementary School, I bring a request rather than a report. So, while I'm aware that the funding for school resource officers is not an item that comes out of the school budget, I would like to make an appeal to the school board to request from our county commissioners a school resource officer in each of our schools in DeKalb County. Today we had a report of a threat made by a student in another county, and our school was fortunate enough to have an officer assigned to our school for most of the day as we maintained a high alert status. The presence of this officer made everyone at Northside feel safer and more secure, and while it does sadden me that we must make this request, I believe that it is imperative that we think in terms of being proactive rather than reactive. Research does indicate that a school resource officer would be instrumental in protecting students and staff in the event that we were to ever have an intruder in our school who intended to do harm to students or an adult. I'm aware of only one incident in which an SRO officer was killed and in a school shooting. Many attacks, in fact most of the attacks, are in schools where there is not an SRO officer present. In instances where there has been an SRO present during a violent attack at the school, the officer has been able to significantly limit the harm to innocent people. In Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, for example, in 2011, a student entered the school with 2 pipe bombs in his backpack. He did shoot and wound the resource officer, but the officer was able to stop that student before he could do any further harm. In our own Tennessee, in Sullivan County, a 62-year-old man came in and confronted the principal with put a gun in the principal's face. The school resource officer intervened, was able to calm the man down, at least until more officers could arrive, at which time that man did draw the gun on the SRO and he was shot by those officers. And the examples of that could go on, and I know you are aware of that. The one thing that really sticks out in my mind at all the school safety and security meetings that I have attended in our own county, at Tennessee Tech and other places, is that each of the schools reported having one thing in common, and that was that they never thought that a shooting would occur at their school. So I believe an SRO is needed at every school, and I believe they would be able to protect their schools. I think they could coordinate the response better for other police resources, maybe to help us address crime and disorder problems as they occur, and further help prevent such crimes. And just be able to take action immediately against unauthorized persons on our school property. In addition, I think they would be a deterrent in bullying in our schools. I believe their presence in our schools would be invaluable and immeasurable if they were to save one life.